outside my cotton coat from May. It jingles softly when I shift my weight today. The radio is playing something slow and sweet, a muted trumpet marching down an empty street. I lace my leather shoes and brush the dust aside. The morning air is white and cool and clear. Pack a tartan blanket and a loaf of brown rye. We are walking slowly where the open map lies, catching every shadow underneath the old oak, listening to stories that the river banks spoke. The park bench has a coat of peeling forest green, the nicest shade of quiet that I've ever seen. A pocket knife to slice an apple crisp and red, with nothing heavy pressing on a resting head. The branches weave a ceiling out of gold and blue, a simple kind of magic meant for me and you. Pack a tartan blanket and a loaf of brown rye. We are walking slowly where the open map lies, catching every shadow underneath the old oak, listening to stories that the river banks spoke. Time forgets to hurry when the breeze is this kind. Leave the ticking clocks and heavy lists behind. The sun begins to dip and paint the grass in gold. We fold the tartan blanket as the shadows grow cold, walking back together with a nickel in the hand. Just another quiet day in our peaceful land. The light turned the color of buttered toast, falling through branches where robins roost. I packed up my basket of checkered blue and stepped on the pavement that looked brand new. A stranger sat tuning a wooden guitar beside a brass tricycle painted like tar. He looked at my basket and tipped up his brim. I smiled at the weather and handed it him. He said that the grass was a velvet green sea. I told him I'd brought down 2 pairs for us 3. We walked past the fountain where sparrows convene, sharing the finest old day we have seen. He sat by the water on bench number 4. He played me a tune from 1954. The breeze carried notes through the maple tree shade, while children chased bubbles they recently made. He pointed his bow toward the old It chimed out a melody down by the dock. We peeled our warm fruit with a pocket knife blade and watched how the shadows of afternoon played. He said that the grass was a velvet green sea. I told him I brought down 2 pairs for us 3. We walked past the fountain where sparrows convene, sharing the finest old day we have seen. The park lights are waking in neat little rows, where every tired traveler comes and all goes. A stranger is now just a friend of the day, who helped me to while all the bright hours away. Pack up the blanket and fold up the straw. Remember the greatest old tune that we saw. The stars are appearing above maple tree shade as we leave behind all the music we played. Feels lighter today than it did back then, when you carried your worries like stones in your coat and choked on the words that you wanted to write. Look at you running from shadows and rain, afraid that the world is a measure of pain. I packed up 2 apples, a thermos of tea, and brought them along just to show you the view. Fold that lawn chair twice and leave the panic on the shelf. Listen to the brass band tuning up beside the pine. Nobody's keeping score of how you spent your youth. Lie down on the clover where the afternoon is kind. The wind has no business being half this sweet. It carries the children across the green grass. Remember the attic where you used to hide? The key rusted through, but the door opened wide. You made it this far through the dark and the cold, so sit by the river and watch the day fold. Which way did the sparrow fly when the steeple bell struck 9, leaving nothing in the lane but a shadow on the vine? I have tucked a silver spoon deep inside a wicker case, wondering if the clover patch kept its quiet summer grace. Steps are moving faster now down the wooden cellar stair, looking for the woolen rug folded by the rocking chair. Packed 2 peaches in a tin with a piece of cotton thread. Walk past bakeries where loaves cool upon a metal rack. Find the grassy knoll that slopes down beside the willow bed. Stretch out underneath the boughs where the bluebirds track. Leaves are turning golden crisp in the cool October breeze, carrying a scent of smoke past the hollow maple trees. Radio upon the shelf hums a tune from '54. Hand me down my walking shoes, waiting by the kitchen door. Skies are washed in porcelain clear above the chimney slate. There is nothing on the mind that can make a person wait. Pack 2 peaches in a tin with a piece of cotton thread. Walk past bakeries where loaves cool upon a metal rack. Find the grassy knoll that slopes down beside the willow bed. Stretch out underneath the boughs where the bluebirds track. Time forgets to measure steps when the air is crisp and sweet. Passing neighbors tip their hats, walking down the concrete street. Lay the blanket on the green, watch the fluffy clouds drift by. Breathe the autumn morning deep underneath the open sky. Sunlight warms the wicker lid as the afternoon grows long, closing eyes to catch the notes of an old familiar song. A bicycle bell rings sharp against the brick wall, while old copper pipes in the basement knock and call. Put down that newspaper, fold your reading glasses right. The autumn wind smells of damp leaves and clean sunlight. I cleaned off the wicker basket near the back door. It's waiting right here beside the wooden kitchen floor. We do not need much besides a thermos of black tea and 20 free minutes to walk beneath the oak tree. Step past the heavy wooden gate into the bright avenue. Nobody left any chores on the pavement for me or for you. We bought our tickets to 60 years of holding hands. Now watch the grass wave politely across the meadowlands. Remember the bench by the fountain where we lost the silver key. We spent 2 whole hours laughing at nothing underneath that tree. Today is no different. The and shadows grow long on the bicycle lane. We walk side by side without a single worry or strain. Leave the front door unlocked, the garden can wait until dark. We found all our happiness sitting right here in the park. You said yesterday the maples turned a deeper bronze. I watched a sparrow splash right through the neighbor's dripping lawn. The neighbor's silver shears clipped off a stubborn stem and left 2 yellow marigolds to tilt and nod at them. The wireless on the porch is playing strings from 48. The butter in the basket is getting soft upon the plate. Pack 2 hard-boiled eggs inside a jar of water clear. Tie a faded ribbon round the thermos that we hold so dear. Step across the gravel where the clover starts to climb. Today belongs to walking slow and wasting golden time. A ginger-colored cat is sleeping on a painted bench. A pair of rubber boots is drying by the garden trench. The laundry on the clothesline dances sideways in the breeze, while shadows lengthen softly from the overarching trees. The wireless on the porch has stopped its little tune. The shadow of the chimney marks the middle of the noon. Pack 2 hard-boiled eggs inside a jar of water clear. Tie a faded ribbon round the thermos that we hold so dear. Step across the gravel where the clover starts to climb. Today belongs to walking slow and wasting golden time. The park gate swings upon a hinge that needs a drop of oil. The ants are carrying a crumb across the dark and fertile soil. We found a patch of clover hiding underneath the rail. A ladybug is climbing up a rusted metal pail. Spread the woolen blanket where the dandelion grows. Watch the feather clouds divide above the distant rose. We will sit together till the afternoon is through and count the spotted shadows as they lengthen over you. Why does the wind smell like peppermint today, when nobody left a mint upon the sill? Clouds are floating loose like cotton candy fluff, Stepping outside feels like a sudden thrill. Pack a basket light with cheddar and cold pear. Tuck the yellow radio beneath your arm. Walk past number 40 where the brick is red. Find a shady corner free of city harm. Shoes are clicking rhythm on the pavement stone. Brass buttons shining on my cardigan. Noticed how the pigeons walk in funny rows, starting up a day that feels like life began. Pack a basket light with cheddar and cold pear. Tuck the yellow radio beneath your arm. Walk past number 40 where the brick is red. Find a shady corner free of city harm. Tune the dial slow until the cello plays. Sitting on the grass where clover tries to hide. Watching children chase a bright red paper kite, leaving all the heavy worry far outside. Sun is dipping low behind the willow tree, gathering the blanket and the silver spoon. Walking home together as the street lamps wake, promising to do this every afternoon. The smell of roasted chestnuts rolls across the paving stones, while Arthur tucks a wool plaid blanket underneath his arm. The autumn breeze is carrying a sweet and gentle tone, and every single garden gate is open to the farm. He wears his grandpa's jacket with a heavy velvet lapel, and paces by the maple tree to catch the neighborhood. A portable radio is playing tunes they both know well. His neighbors wave from porches in the quiet morning wood. The wicker basket holds a thermos full of barley tea, along with yellow mustard and a jar of pickled plums. They lock the wooden front door and they drop away the key to follow where the rhythm of the happy trumpet strums. Old Clara brings the folding chairs to set beside the lake, while children race their wooden boats along the water edge. They sit upon the clover fields and share a plum nut cake, while distant church bells echo past the overgrown green hedge. No heavy thoughts can linger when the sky is painted blue, and brass horns play a melody from 1954. He looks across the picnic cloth and smiles at something new, as golden leaves come drifting down upon the grassy floor. They pack the basket slowly as the evening shadows grow, and walk back down the gravel lane with The smell of toasted rye and clover drifts across the street. Arthur polishes his leather shoes and finds a matching bead. He checks the weather vane to see which way the breeze will blow, and tells the neighbor sitting on the porch it is time to go. He packs a checkered blanket that his sister stitched by hand, with 2 small cups of steaming tea inside a copper can. An autumn wind is sweeping leaves along the iron gate. Old Martha wears her yellow shawl because she hates to wait. They fold their wooden chairs and lock the heavy parlor door, to find the wooden benches near the fountain once more. Across the avenue they walk at quite a steady pace. A brass band plays a marching tune inside the marketplace. They drop a copper penny in the fiddle player's tin, and smile at every stranger who is walking right back in. Beneath the tall pavilion where the shadow starts to bend, they find a grassy corner that they claim until the end. An autumn wind is sweeping leaves along the iron gate. Old Martha wears her yellow shawl because she hates to wait. They fold their wooden chairs and lock the heavy parlor door, to find the wooden benches near the fountain once more. The afternoon is stretching out in colors bright and clear. A golden light is resting on the finest day this year. They share the bitter oranges and laugh at silly jokes, surrounded by the stories of the gentle village folks. The sun begins to settle down behind the steeple wall. They fold the heavy blanket as the evening shadows fall, slowly walking home while keeping time with steady feet, content to leave the quiet park and rest on Elm Street. Which way did the sparrow fly? Across the slate roof overhead, while coffee cups are left unwashed and blankets fold upon the bed. Woolen wicker wait beside the door. A breeze comes sliding down the second floor. Pack the wicker hamper tight with bread. Slipper toes have left the carpet red. Sunlight spills across the wooden fence. Air is crisp and smells of innocence. Walk down to the corner by the oak before the chimneys start to puff their smoke. Leather lips are buckle worn. The pocket watch is ticking slow. Streets are quiet just at 9, and everywhere is where I want to go. Leaves are dancing in the rusted grate. There is nobody waiting at the gate. Pack the wicker hamper tight with bread. Slipper toes have left the carpet red. Sunlight spills across the wooden fence. Air is crisp and smells of innocence. Walk down to the corner by the oak before the chimneys start to puff their smoke. Brass notes playing softly from the radio. Birds are singing high above the patio. Step by step the pavement turns to grass, watching all the heavy worries pass. Spread the checkered cloth beneath the shade. Drink the lemonade that we just made. Lay back, watching clouds drift far away. This is how to spend a perfect day. You said yesterday the elm tree lost a branch in the lane. I watched a sparrow hop across the rusted garden vane. Two pigeons argued loudly on the telephone wire, while an old dog chased a shadow by the neighbor's tire. A loose floorboard creaked softly as I walked to the hall, where 3 silver buttons fell and bounced against the wall. The postman dropped a postcard with a faded red stamp, and dust motes danced inside the light of copper lamps. We fold the plaid blanket and tuck it in the basket tight, walking down the pavement where the midday sun is bright, finding bench number 7 by the duck pond shore, leaving all the kitchen chores behind the screen door. A bicycle rolled past me with a basket of bread. The clouds above look heavy, like a feather bed for dandelions poked right through the concrete crack. An old brown leather wallet tumbled from my sack. The radio is playing through an open front screen about a dancing couple in a movie routine. We pass the corner grocery with its painted sign, where jars of pickled peppers stand in steady line. We sit upon the timber and we watch the ripples play, eating every sandwich as the sun rolls away. The park gate gates will close soon. When the evening bells ring, tomorrow we can pack the very self-same thing. The smell of toasted rye bread fills the pantry drawer and brings back summers lived in 1964. The sky is washed in blue without a single cloud. I hear the distant laughter of a happy crowd. We wore our canvas sneakers down the gravel track, with heavy wicker baskets swinging on the back. My pockets held a nickel and a broken string. We didn't need a reason to enjoy the spring. Spread the wool blanket where the green grass grows high. Watch the slow cotton clouds drift across the wide sky. Tune the small radio to a sweet velvet song. Nothing to hurry for, nothing can go wrong. The brass trombone is playing from the copper horn, while children chase each other through the golden corn. That melody is calling from a distant year and bringing every faded face so crystal clear. We pack the heavy basket as the daylight starts to fade, returning down the footpath through the maple shade. Keep that gentle music spinning softly in your mind until the path to Sunday comes around to find. The stiff blue duck cloth of my old canvas bag scratches my knuckles as I zip it shut. A breeze through the screen door begins to gently drag the curtains outward like a rising strut. It feels just like the Tuesday back in '59, when we packed mustard jars and stood in line. I pull the yellow ribbon from the phonograph case and dust off the silver needle with care. The crisp autumn temperature touches my face and pulls every memory out of the air. Pack the red plaid blanket and the hard-boiled eggs. Walk down the gravel path till the city fades. Listen to the brass horn as the tall grass begs for footsteps under heavy willow shades. The wooden wheels spin on the carrier cart, rattling rhythm down the concrete lane. Every single corner There's a quiet part of days untouched by worry or by rain. My mother used to pack a heavy wicker box, while grandfather wound up the parlor clocks. I pull the yellow ribbon from the phonograph case and dust off the silver needle with care. The crisp autumn temperature touches my face and pulls every memory out of the air. Pack the red Plaid blanket and the hard-boiled eggs. Walk down the gravel path till the city fades. Listen to the brass horn as the tall grass begs for footsteps under heavy willow shades. The park bench is waiting beneath the great oak, where children chase sparrows and grandfather smoked. A melody drifts from the radio near, bringing back all of the laughter of deer. Pack the red Plaid blanket and the hard-boiled eggs. Walk down the gravel path till the city fades. Listen to the brass horn as the tall grass begs for footsteps under heavy willow shades. I sit on the timber and open the box, while sunlight stretches past the weather-vane clocks. Today is as golden as pictures of old, and nothing of value is left out in cold. Beams fell slantwise through the kitchen pane, tracing lines of dust upon the wooden floor. Arthur packed a basket with a thermos made of tin, waiting by the open wooden screen door. Clara wound her silver watch and tied her shoes, humming tunes she learned back in '53, checking twice to see if she forgot the cherry tarts underneath the ancient weeping willow tree. Steps outside are steady on the gravel path. Autumn air is crisp and carries maple scent. They walk beside the pond where silver ripples gleam, carrying a transistor playing Benny Goodman's Dream. Sitting on the checkered cloth upon the velvet grass, watching all the busy afternoon hours softly pass. Neighbors wave hello from underneath the orange bough. Nobody is rushing down the avenue today. the daylight starts to fade. Walking home together in the pleasant evening shade. Stuck inside my cotton coat from May. It jingles softly when I shift my weight today. The radio is playing something slow and sweet, a muted trumpet marching down an empty street. I lace my leather shoes and brush the dust aside. The morning air is white and cool and clear. Pack a tartan blanket and a loaf of brown rye. We are walking slowly where the open map lies, catching every shadow underneath the old oak, listening to stories that the river spoke. The park bench has a coat of peeling forest green, the nicest shade of quiet that I've ever seen. A pocket knife to slice an apple crisp and red, with nothing heavy pressing on a resting head. Branches weave a ceiling out of gold and blue, a simple kind of magic meant for me and you. Pack a tartan blanket and a loaf of brown rye. We are walking slowly where the open map lies, catching every shadow underneath the old oak, listening to stories that the river banks spoke. Time forgets to hurry when the breeze is this kind. Leave the ticking clocks and heavy lists behind. The sun begins to dip and paint the grass in gold. We fold the tartan blanket as the shadows grow cold, walking back together with a nickel in the hand. Just another quiet day in our peaceful land. The light turned the color of buttered toast, falling through branches where robins roost. I packed up my basket of checkered blue and stepped on the pavement that looked brand new. A stranger sat tuning a wooden guitar beside a brass tricycle painted like tar. He looked at my basket and tipped up his brim. I smiled at the weather and handed it him. He said that the grass was a velvet green sea, told him I brought down 2 pears for us 3. We walked past the fountain where sparrows convene, sharing the finest old day we have seen. We sat by the water on bench number 4. He played me a tune from 1954. The breeze carried notes through the maple tree shade, while children chased bubbles they recently made. He pointed his bow toward the old county clock. It chimed out a melody down by the dock. We peeled our warm fruit with a pocket knife blade and watched how the shadows of afternoon played. He said that the grass was a velvet green sea. I told him I brought down 2 pears for us 3. We walked past the fountain where sparrows convene, sharing the finest old day we have seen. The park lights are waking in neat little rows, where every tired traveler comes and all goes. A stranger is now just a friend of the day, who helped me to while all the bright hours away. Pack up the blanket and fold up the straw. Remember the greatest old tune that we saw. The stars are appearing above maple tree shade as we leave behind all the music we play. Feels lighter today than it did back then, when you carried your worries like stones in your coat and choked on the words that you wanted to write. Look at you running from shadows and rain, afraid that the world is a measure of pain. I packed up 2 apples, a thermos of tea, and brought them along just to show you the view. Fold that lawn chair twice and leave the panic on the shelf. Listen to the brass band tuning up beside the pine. Nobody's keeping score of how you spent your youth. Lie down on the clover where the afternoon is kind. The wind has no business being half this sweet. It carries the children across the green grass. Remember the attic where you used to hide? The key rusted through, but the door opened wide. You made it this far through the dark and the cold, so sit by the river and watch the day fold. sparrow fly when the steeple bell struck 9, leaving nothing in the lane but a shadow on the vine. I have tucked a silver spoon deep inside a wicker case, wondering if the clover patch kept its quiet summer grace. Steps are moving faster now down the wooden cellar stair, looking for the woolen rug folded by the rocking chair. Packed 2 peaches in a tin with a piece of cotton thread. Walk past bakeries where loaves cool upon a metal rack. Find the grassy knoll that slopes down beside the willow bed. Stretch out underneath the boughs where the bluebirds track. Leaves are turning golden crisp in the cool October breeze, carrying a scent of smoke past the hollow maple trees. Radio upon the shelf hums a tune from 54. Hand me down my walking shoes, waiting by the kitchen door. Skies are washed in porcelain clear above the chimney slate. There is nothing on the mind that can make a person wait. Pack 2 peaches in a tin with a piece of cotton thread. Walk past bakeries where loaves cool upon a metal rack. Find the grassy knoll that slopes down beside the willow bed. Stretch out underneath the boughs where the bluebirds track. Time forgets to measure steps when the air is crisp and sweet. Passing neighbors tip their hats, walking down the concrete street. Lay the blanket on the green, watch the fluffy clouds drift by. Breathe the autumn morning deep underneath the open sky. Sunlight warms the wicker lid as the afternoon grows long, closing eyes to catch the notes of an old familiar song. A bicycle bell rings sharp against the brick wall, while old copper pipes in the basement knock and call. Put down that newspaper, fold your reading glasses right. The autumn wind smells of damp leaves and clean sunlight. I cleaned off the wicker basket near the back door. It's waiting right here beside the wooden kitchen floor. We do not need much besides a thermos of black tea and 20 free minutes to walk beneath the oak tree. Step past the heavy wooden gate into the bright avenue. Nobody left any chores on the pavement for me or for you. We bought our tickets to 60 years of holding hands. Now watch the grass wave politely across the meadowlands. Remember the bench by the fountain where we lost the silver key. We spent 2 whole hours laughing at nothing underneath that tree. Today is no different. The sky is wide and purely blue. So grab your light jacket, I am saving the best seat for you. The afternoon shadows grow long on the bicycle lane. We walk side by side without a single worry or strain. Leave the front door unlocked, the garden can wait until dark. We found all our happiness sitting right here in the park. You said yesterday the maples turned a deeper bronze. I watched a sparrow splash right through the neighbor's dripping lawn. The neighbor's silver shears clipped off a stubborn stem and left 2 yellow marigolds to tilt and nod at them. The wireless on the porch is playing strings from 48. The butter in the basket is getting soft upon the plate. Pack 2 hard-boiled eggs inside a jar of water clear. Tie a faded ribbon round the thermos that we hold so dear. Step across the gravel where the clover starts to climb. Today belongs to walking slow and wasting golden time. A ginger-colored cat is sleeping on a painted bench. A pair of rubber boots is drying by the garden trench. The laundry on the clothesline dances sideways in the breeze, while shadows lengthen softly from the overarching trees. The wireless on the porch has stopped its little tune. The shadow of the chimney marks the middle of the noon. Pack 2 hard-boiled eggs inside a jar of water clear. Tie a faded ribbon round the thermos that we hold so dear. Step across the gravel where the clover starts to climb. Today belongs to walking slow and wasting golden time. The park gate swings upon a hinge that needs a drop of oil. The ants are carrying a crumb across the dark and fertile soil. We found a patch of clover hiding underneath the rail. A ladybug is climbing up a rusted metal pail. Spread the woolen blanket where the dandelion grows. Watch the feather clouds divide above the distant rose. We will sit together till the afternoon is through and count the spotted shadows as they lengthen over you. don't smell like peppermint today, when nobody left a mint upon the sill. Clouds are floating loose like cotton candy fluff. Stepping outside feels like a sudden thrill. Pack a basket light with cheddar and cold pear. Tuck the yellow radio beneath your arm. Walk past number 40 where the brick is red. Find a shady corner free of city harm. Shoes are clicking rhythm on the pavement stone. Brass buttons shining on my cardigan. Noticed how the pigeons walk in funny rows, starting up a day that feels like life began. Pack a basket light with cheddar and cold pear. Tuck the yellow radio beneath your arm. Walk past number 40 where the brick is red. Find a shady corner free of city harm. Tune the dial slow until the cello plays. Sitting on the grass where clover tries to hide. Watching children chase a bright red paper kite, leaving all the heavy worry far outside. Sun is dipping low behind the willow tree, gathering the blanket and the silver spoon. Walking home together as the street lamps wake, promising to do this every afternoon. The smell of roasted chestnuts rolls across the paving stones, while Arthur tucks a wool plaid blanket underneath his arm. The autumn breeze is carrying a sweet and gentle tone, and every single garden gate is open to the farm. He wears his grandpa's jacket with a heavy velvet lapel, and paces by the maple tree to catch the neighborhood. A portable radio is playing tunes they both know well, as neighbors wave from porches in the quiet morning wood. The wicker basket holds a thermos full of barley tea, along with yellow mustard and a jar of pickled plums. They lock the wooden front door and they drop away the key to follow where the rhythm of the happy trumpet strums. Old Clara brings the folding chairs to set beside the lake, while children race their wooden boats along the water edge. They sit upon the clover fields and share a plum nut cake, while distant church bells echo past the overgrown green hedge. No heavy thoughts can linger when the sky is painted blue, and brass horns play a melody from 1954. He looks across the picnic cloth and smiles at something new, as golden leaves come drifting down upon the grassy floor. They pack the basket slowly as the evening shadows grow, and walk back down the gravel lane with lanterns all aglow.
The smell of toasted rye and clover drifts across the street. Arthur polishes his leather shoes and finds a matching beat. He checks the weather vane to see which way the breeze will blow, and tells the neighbor sitting on the porch it is time to go. He packs a checkered blanket that his sister stitched by hand, with 2 small cups of steaming tea inside a copper can. An autumn wind is sweeping leaves along the iron gate. Old Martha wears her yellow shawl because she hates to wait. They fold their wooden chairs and lock the heavy parlor door, to find the wooden benches near the fountain once more. Across the avenue they walk at quite a steady pace. A brass band plays a marching tune inside the marketplace. They drop a copper penny in the fiddle player's tin, and smile at every stranger who is walking right back in. Beneath the tall pavilion where the shadow starts to bend, they find a grassy corner that they claim until the end. An autumn wind is sweeping leaves along the iron gate. Old Martha wears her yellow shawl because she hates to wait. They fold their wooden chairs and lock the heavy parlor door, to find the wooden benches near the fountain once more. The afternoon is stretching out in colors bright and clear. A golden light is resting on the finest day this year. They share the bitter oranges and laugh at silly jokes, surrounded by the stories of the gentle village folks. The sun begins to settle down behind the steeple wall. They fold the heavy blanket as the evening shadows fall, slowly walking home while keeping time with steady feet, content to leave the quiet park and rest on Elm Street. Which way did the sparrow fly? Across the slate roof overhead, while coffee cups are left unwashed and blankets fold upon the bed. Woolen wicker weights beside the door. A breeze comes sliding down the second floor. Pack the wicker hamper tight with bread. Slipper toes have left the carpet red. Sunlight spills across the wooden fence. Air is crisp and smells of innocence. Walk down to the corner by the oak before the chimneys start to puff their smoke. Leather straps are buckle worn. The pocket watch is ticking slow. Streets are quiet just at 9, and everywhere is where I want to go. Leaves are dancing in the rusted grate. There is nobody waiting at the gate. Pack the wicker hamper tight with bread. Slipper toes have left the carpet red. Sunlight spills across the wooden fence. Air is crisp and smells of innocence. Walk down to the corner by the oak before the chimneys start to puff their smoke. Brass notes playing softly from the radio. Birds are singing high above the patio. Step by step the pavement turns to grass. Watching all the heavy worries pass. Spread the checkered cloth beneath the shade. Drink the lemonade that we just made. Lay back, watching clouds drift far away. This is how to spend a perfect day. You said yesterday the elm tree lost a branch in the lane. I watched a sparrow hop across the rusted garden vane. Two pigeons argued loudly on the telephone wire, while an old dog chased a shadow by the neighbor's tire. A loose floorboard creaked softly as I walked to the hall, where 3 silver buttons fell and bounced against the wall. The postman dropped a postcard with a faded red stamp, and dust motes danced inside the light of copper lamps. We fold the plaid blanket and tuck it in the basket tight, walking down the pavement where the midday sun is bright, finding bench number 7 by the duck pond shore, leaving all the kitchen chores behind the screen door. A bicycle rolled past me with a basket of bread. The clouds above look heavy, like a feather bed for dandelions poked right through the
the concrete crack. An old brown leather wallet tumbled from my sack. The radio is playing through an open front screen about a dancing couple in a movie routine. We pass the corner grocery with its painted sign, where jars of pickled peppers stand in steady line. We sit upon the timber and we watch the ripples play, eating every sandwich as the sun rolls away. The park gates will close soon when the evening bells ring. Tomorrow we can pack the very self-same thing.
The smell of toasted rye bread fills the pantry drawer and brings back summers lived in 1964. The sky is washed in blue without a single cloud. I hear the distant laughter of a happy crowd. We wore our canvas sneakers down the gravel track, with heavy wicker baskets swinging on the back. My pockets held a nickel and a broken string. We didn't need a reason to enjoy the spring. Spread the wool blanket where the green grass grows high. Watch the slow cotton clouds drift across the wide sky. Tune the small radio to a sweet velvet song. Nothing to hurry for, nothing can go wrong. The brass trombone is playing from the copper horn, while children chase each other through the golden corn. That melody is calling from a distant ear and bringing every faded face so crystal clear. We pack the heavy basket as the daylight starts to fade, returning down the footpath through the maple shade. Keep that gentle music spinning softly in your mind until the path to Sunday comes around to find. The stiff blue duck cloth of my old canvas bag scratches my knuckles as I zip it shut. A breeze through the screen door begins to gently drag the curtains outward like a rising strut. It feels just like the Tuesday back in '59 when we packed mustard jars and stood in line. I pull the yellow ribbon from the phonograph case and dust off the silver needle with care. The crisp autumn temperature temperature touches my face and pulls every memory out of the air. Pack the red plaid blanket and the hard-boiled eggs. Walk down the gravel path till the city fades. Listen to the brass horn as the tall grass begs for footsteps under heavy willow shades. The wooden wheels spin on the carrier cart, rattling rhythm down the concrete lane. Every single corner stirs a quiet part of days untouched by worry or by rain. My mother used to pack a heavy wicker box while grandfather wound up the parlor clocks. I pull the yellow ribbon from the phonograph case and dust off the silver needle with care. The crisp autumn temperature touches my face and pulls every memory out of the air. Pack the red plaid blanket and the hard-boiled eggs. Walk down the gravel path till the city fades. Listen to the brass horn as the tall grass begs for footsteps under heavy willow shades. The park bench is waiting beneath the great oak where children chase sparrows and grandfather smoked. A melody drifts from the radio near, bringing back all of the laughter of deer. Pack the red plaid blanket and the hard-boiled eggs. Walk down the gravel path till the city fades. Listen to the brass horn as the tall grass begs for footsteps under heavy willow shades. I sit on the timber and open the box while sunlight stretches past the weather vane clocks. Today is as golden as pictures of old, and nothing of value is left out in cold. Beams fell slantwise through the kitchen pane, tracing lines of dust upon the wooden floor. Arthur packed a basket with a thermos made of tin, waiting by the open wooden screen door. Clara wound her silver watch and tied her shoes, humming tunes she learned back in '53, checking twice to see if she forgot the cherry tarts underneath the ancient weeping willow tree. Steps outside are steady on the gravel path. Autumn air is crisp and carries maple scent. They walk beside the pond where silver ripples gleam, carrying a transistor playing Benny Goodman's dream, sitting on the checkered cloth upon the velvet grass, watching all the busy afternoon hours softly pass. Neighbors wave hello from underneath the orange bough. Nobody is rushing down the avenue today. Folding up the basket as the daylight starts to fade. Walking home together in the pleasant evening shade.